Hey everyone, Dan Moon here, and let's talk about artificial intelligence. It's not just science fiction anymore, it's weaving itself into the fabric of our lives. We're talking self-driving cars, algorithms that predict our preferences, and tools like ChatGPT that can write essays, compose music, and answer your questions in a convincingly human way. But amidst all this excitement, it's crucial to ask ourselves, is all this change necessarily good? Artificial intelligence has the potential to solve some of humanity's biggest challenges, from curing diseases to combating climate change. But it also presents us with a whole new set of ethical dilemmas. Today, we're diving deep into 10 ethical questions about AI that will make you think long and hard about the future we're creating. Imagine a world where students can whisper a prompt to an AI and get a perfectly written essay in seconds. Sounds like a dream, right? But what happens to the actual learning process? If students aren't grappling with ideas, forming their own arguments, and yes, even struggling through writer's block, are they really developing the critical thinking skills that education is supposed to foster? Do we focus on teaching students how to use these powerful tools effectively and ethically? Do we need to rethink how we assess learning, moving away from rote memorization and towards more creative AI-proof forms of evaluation? Let's face it, some jobs are just made for robots. Repetitive tasks, data entry, even complex calculations. AI can often do these things faster, cheaper, and more accurately than humans. But what happens to the people who rely on those jobs for their livelihoods? It's not just blue-collar jobs at risk. AI is coming for white-collar professions too, from lawyers and accountants to doctors and even, dare I say, writers. So, how do we prepare for this future? Do we focus on retraining workers for jobs that require uniquely human skills like creativity, empathy, and critical thinking? We like to think of algorithms as objective and unbiased, but here's the thing. AI is trained on data created by humans, and humans, well, we're kind of biased. This means that AI systems can inherit and even amplify our existing prejudices, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. Imagine an AI system used for loan approvals that's been trained on data that reflects historical lending patterns. How do we identify and mitigate bias in AI systems? Who's responsible for ensuring fairness in AI decision-making? Every time you use a facial recognition app, get a personalized recommendation from Netflix, or ask Siri for directions, you're feeding the AI beast. These systems thrive on data. The more we give them, the better they become at predicting our preferences, understanding our behaviors, and, let's be honest, selling us stuff. But at what cost? Are we willing to sacrifice our privacy for the convenience and personalization that AI offers? As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we need to have a serious conversation about data privacy, consent, and the potential consequences of living in a world where our every move is tracked and analyzed. What happens if, or perhaps when, AI surpasses human intelligence? This hypothetical event, often called the singularity, raises some seriously profound questions about the future of humanity. If machines can think, learn, and create at levels beyond our comprehension, what role will humans play in this new world order? Will we become obsolete, or will we find new ways to coexist and collaborate with our AI overlords? And, perhaps most importantly, what does it even mean to be human in a world increasingly shaped by artificial intelligence? These are big existential questions, but they're ones we need to start grappling with now. Any technology powerful enough to do good is also powerful enough to do harm, and AI is no exception. Imagine autonomous weapon systems that can select and engage targets without human intervention, or AI-powered surveillance systems that can track our every move and predict our behavior with chilling accuracy. This isn't the stuff of dystopian fiction. It's the reality we face if we fail to establish ethical guidelines and international regulations for the development and use of AI in warfare and surveillance. The stakes couldn't be higher. We're not just talking about the future of warfare. We're talking about the future of humanity. Art has always been considered a uniquely human endeavor. a way to express our emotions, tell our stories, and make sense of the world around us. But now, AI is encroaching on this sacred ground, creating paintings, composing music, and even writing poetry that can rival the work of human artists. Is it a uniquely human trait, or can machines truly be creative? If an AI creates a masterpiece, does it evoke the same emotions and spark the same intellectual curiosity as a work of art created by a human? And what does it mean for the future of art when algorithms can mimic the styles of master painters, compose catchy pop songs, and even write screenplays? Ever feel like you're living in an echo chamber surrounded by people who share your views and opinions? Well, you can thank AI for that. Social media algorithms powered by AI are designed to keep us engaged, and one way they do that is by feeding us content that aligns with our existing beliefs and preferences. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. The more we engage with content that confirms our biases, the more the algorithm shows us similar content, reinforcing our existing views and making it less likely that we'll encounter opposing perspectives. So how do we break free from these echo chambers and ensure that AI is used to connect us, not divide us? As AI becomes more complex and integrated into our lives, the question of ownership and control becomes increasingly important. When your AI-powered device malfunctions, who has the right to repair it? The manufacturer, a specialized technician, or you, the owner? We've covered a lot of ground today, from AI's impact on education and the workforce to the potential for bias, surveillance, and even the weaponization of this powerful technology. But here's the thing. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's being written right now, and we all have a role to play in shaping a future where AI benefits all of humanity. By approaching AI development and deployment with a thoughtful, ethical framework, we can harness the power of this transformative technology to create a more just, equitable, and prosperous future for all. So there you have it. 10 ethical questions about AI that are both fascinating and more than a little bit terrifying. AI offers endless possibilities, but every innovation brings new responsibilities. We need to move beyond the hype and the fear-mongering and engage in thoughtful, nuanced conversations about the future we're creating. What do you think? Share your thoughts below and let's start a conversation that matters.